Yo, people, it's your boy Major, and as always, I'm with my brother Ace, and welcome back to another episode of Two Up Front. Ace, what are you telling me, broski?
I'm doing very well, bro. I'm doing very well. Yeah. You know what? Let's get into it. There's a lot of football to get into. Like I feel like there were some big results this weekend, so now should be a good conversation. And obviously, before we went live, too, we were talking about the fact that the Ballon d'Or is also loading as we speak. So we're very interested to see where that goes. I don't know. What do you have any like? Do you have an idea where you think it's gonna go right now? Like in terms of who's gonna win it? What are your thoughts?
I don't know, I'm not sure. I think it'll either go to Yamal or Dembele, but as regards to like who's going to get it, like reports wise, I've heard mixed things. So yeah, I'm just gonna have to wait and see, man. Just gonna have to wait and see. How
Do you have
about
any
you?
strong feelings on who you think should win it?
So I feel like if Dembele was to win it, I wouldn't say that, oh, you know what, he didn't have a campaign worthy. I wouldn't say he's not a worthy winner. But if you asked me, just who do I believe was the best player last year, I'll say Yamal. So like either one, like I wouldn't be outraged if Dembele won it, but yeah, but if we're going off the fact of who do you think was the best player, then me personally, I would say Yamal. But yeah, but if Dembele was to win it, I also really do like the whole kind of comeback story of, he was a wonder kid, got the move from Rennes to Dortmund and then went to Barcelona, didn't go so well, had these injury problems, and then obviously, yeah, man, everything's been able to click together with him at PSG. Enrique's deployed him centrally, and yeah, man, he's had an absolutely great campaign, and yeah, like I think he would be a worthy winner. So I wouldn't be mad at that at all. But yeah, but I think where I have some pushback is because I've seen some people say, nah, man, like Yamal can't be winning it because of like they're
It's
pointing
not
to
good for
certain
football.
stats and whatever, and this. Yeah, not good for football. And I'm just like, I don't know what you guys are talking about, me personally. You know me, obviously, like I watch like the majority of Barcelona's games. So yeah, and it's like, bruv, yeah, this guy, he is capped. So with me, I don't understand that angle, me personally. So yeah, like either one, I wouldn't be like, obviously, you know what I think of Yamal, but if Dembele won, I would also be like, yeah, man, like good on Dembele, deserved. And he's also someone that I like watching. Like, do you get me? But yeah, but if you just ask me, do I think Dembele is better than Yamal? I don't. So yeah.
Okay,
How about you?
okay. No, I heard that. I think for me, I definitely think that what Dembele's won this season, I think it needs to go to him. Like I think performance wise, maybe there's an argument on who was the better player, but I think Dembele, this if they had picked up the Club World Cup as well, it would have been the perfect system some season for PSG. That's the only thing he didn't pick up. And I feel like, yeah, he was also really instrumental to their Champions League run and how good PSG were last year as well. So yeah, like you say, me personally, I think it probably should go to Dembele just in terms of performances and team success also. So yeah, now it's gonna be interesting to see which way it goes. But yeah, no, but we'll see.
Yeah. I think also just even quickly, because I've seen some people say talk. I think you know what happens, and this is like I think sometimes what happens with like PSG, obviously winning the Champions League is extremely significant for them because I think obviously a lot of people they perhaps don't rate the league that highly. Is like I think you saw a bit of this with Mbappe, whereas like Mbappe can get whatever stats in the league and in the domestic competitions, but he's really got to win the Champions League or do something internationally with France for like him to have like the Ballon d'Or shout when he was at PSG. But then I think when you are at like a Real Madrid or you're at like a Premier League team where the leagues are viewed as stronger, then I feel like you've got like higher chances, generally speaking. So yeah, with Yamal, I think they won the domestic treble, they won the Super Cup, they won the Copa del Rey, and they won the Spanish La Liga. And I think doing that, it's not like if you were to do that in France without the Champions League, it's not going to be viewed as like that significant. Yeah.
Nice
But
to hear
in
that.
Spain, in Spain, because of the competition, And in England, I think it would be a similar thing because of the competition. It will be viewed as high. But yeah, man, like I definitely wouldn't be mad if Dembele would win it. I think it's more so where my pushback is how some people are like dismissing Yamal with like this whole it would be whatever for football or whatever the case may be. And I just don't really understand how you can say that. If I think those takes, it seems to be a thing where it's just like you've kind of just looked at some numbers because Yamal's numbers, if you look at them in totality, GA, they were very good. But if you just looked at some numbers, then you just said, did he win the Champions League or not? Then I feel like that's the conclusion you'll come to. But I think if you actually watch, then I don't understand how you can come to the conclusion that is ridiculous. But let's see what happens, man. I'm really curious to see how it goes. But yeah,
No,
bro.
for real, we will be there.
Yeah, man. Do you want to share a quick update on 2UpFront FC?
Oh yeah, no. We had another match this weekend. We won't talk about the scoreline. It wasn't very pretty, but the performance was definitely much closer to what I'm trying to see from the team. So now we're going in the right direction, and some interesting things as well. This weekend we're playing a friendly against like our kind of local county district team. That the players are on trial since we have a fixture break in the league this season in the league that we're in. So yeah, it should be very interesting to see how the team match up against those quality players, and I guess. Yeah, and also kind of like give these lot a platform also to kind of shine, hopefully, in front of the kind of coaches and scouts for the district team too. So now a lot of interesting things going on, but our team's going in the right direction. Very happy. So now stay tuned. Definitely gonna be dropping a lot more content or a lot of content this week off the back of the last match and going forward. So now definitely stay tuned for that. Yep.
Shout out the team, man, as always. And yeah, man, keep doing your thing, keep working hard. And yeah, man, looking forward to continuing to support everyone involved, man. So yeah, big up yourselves. But yeah, bro, we've got a lot of football to talk about. Obviously, there were 2 quote unquote big 6 fixtures this weekend. I think, yeah, let's start with the most recent one, which was Arsenal versus Man City, bro. And yeah, bro, do you want to give me your thoughts? Obviously, Arsenal, that's your team. Before I give mine, I'll be happy to give mine first as well. Either way.
Yeah, you know what? I think mine is it's probably a run a little bit as well. I guess the talking points after the match. But so you know what? You start us off in this one, then I'll
Okay.
jump in afterwards. What were your thoughts from I guess a neutral? Not yeah, I guess a neutral. You be a neutral in this game because you hate both
Oh yeah,
teams.
they're
So yeah,
both
from a
ups.
neutral,
Yeah,
neutral
they're both
perspective,
ups.
like what did you think about this game? Talk to
Um,
me.
yeah, like I think first and foremost, I've just got to start off with the lineup. Like, yeah, I think that's just the starting point. As
Yep.
soon as I saw it, I was just like, oh, okay.
Oh,
So this is what he's doing.
oh,
That was the first
terrorist
thing I
football,
thought.
man.
I said, oh, you know what? It's not just that because I was looking at the midfield. I said, oh, so he's done the whole Marino, Rice, and Zubimendi midfield. I was like, okay. And I was like, so because I was curious to see what he was gonna do, whether he was gonna play maybe Eze in the 10. I didn't think he'll play Wanieri in the 10, but yeah, I wanted to see like who he was gonna pick. But I was like, okay, cool. So he's not done that. He's gone with the Marino, Rice, Zubimendi midfield. Then I go over to the left and I'm expected to see Eze. I'm like, Trossard. I'm
Bro.
like, wait, Eze got an injury. What happened? And then I go to the bench and I see, oh, Eze's on the bench. And then I'm looking for the report, like, Eze maybe like not feeling 100%, so could only be on the bench. I saw no reports. I said, oh, this is what he's doing.
This is
This is what he's
intentional.
doing.
It's
I
not an
said,
accident.
oh, this
There's
is
no
what he's doing.
circumstances that led him down this road. This was a choice he made with his eyes open. Nah,
Damn. So I
man.
was like, okay, that's what's happening. As regards to the game, I think, yeah, first half, I'll talk on the City goal. I think, yeah, man, Haaland has been absolutely brilliant to start off this campaign. Like, I feel like it was from start to finish is such a brilliant goal from a striker's perspective, man. Like, yeah, like how he dropped deep, how he laid it off, and he's gone. And bro, what did I tell you a lot of people speak about Haaland and all the goals he's scored, and obviously he's done very well for Man City. That treble season, he's adapted, like, and he's an absolute killer in the box. But I was saying that a lot of the time previously, how City play isn't even like Haaland's optimum circumstance, because Haaland's optimum circumstances in my opinion is when he's actually playing on the transition. I think Haaland is devastating on the transition. And yeah, man, you saw it here, man. Like, bro, let Haaland run towards goal, bro.
Bro,
Like,
Gabriel got left in
Gabriel, bro. And you know
left
how
in
much I
dust.
rate. I think Gabriel's one of the best defenders in the world. But hey, he got left for bro. He's a beast.
Yeah, he is,
he's
man.
a beast. He's an absolute beast. And yeah, well done to Reinders as well for like holding, then releasing the ball at the right time, and then clinical finish from Haaland. But yeah, he's been in absolutely devastating form. Yeah, man. I think first half, from an Arsenal perspective, I think it was just very uninspiring. A lot of possession, weren't really doing much, and then obviously half time, Arteta makes the substitutions. Eze comes on, Saka comes on. I understand why Saka wouldn't have started, since like he's just came back from injury, hamstring. Like, yeah, you've got to be careful with that. Obviously, the Eze one, we've already spoken about it. That was extremely surprising. And yeah, I think second half, funnily enough, like, don't get it twisted, Arsenal completely dominated. And I'm going to talk about City in a sec, because yeah, that's something that I've rarely, if ever,
bro, I'm even that we saw it, man. We'll get into it.
But yeah, I think Arsenal still, they weren't able to create much. But the advantage, obviously, of having someone like Eze is that when it did get to that 90th plus minute, and you do need someone to drop deep and pick out a pass, he was able to. And yeah, it was a brilliant pass. And hey, man, your boy.
Hey, man.
I know you had the smile when you saw that.
Hey, man, I did, man.
Should I reinvest?
Hey, man, listen, buy the dip.
Should I reinvest those
buy the dip, man? Listen,
should I reinvest?
This is why you dollar cost average, man. This is why you always have to come back into the market. I'm sorry.
Oh, what you saying? You didn't sell everything. You left a little,
man. I left a little, man. I left a little. You know, I had to wait until it recovered, because right now it's in a loss. I'm trying to make my money back, so I had to keep a little bit on me. But nah, man, it was a beautiful finish, man.
Yeah, man. Like, brilliant touch, brilliant finish. I think, yeah, Donnarumma, I think he had a very good game. He was extremely commanding in the box, but whether he needed to come out like that, I'm not so sure. I think, again, there was a bit of miscommunication and the City backline as well. But I won't take anything from the run of Martinelli and the ball of Eze, because I think, yeah, like both top. And yeah, man, like really good finish. And 1-1 was the final result. I feel like with Arsenal, I think there's two things, just generally speaking. I feel like Arteta, yeah, he's just point blank period. He needs to be braver. Like, there's no reason for that starting lineup. Like, there's just no reason for it. And it's one of them ones that when you do that, you've got to win. Like, otherwise, you know what's gonna come. Like, do you get me? You know what's gonna.
Towards the end of the game, I was more relieved with the point than like upset that we dropped it. I was like, you know what? At least now all the talking points and all the criticism Arteta's gonna rightfully get, at least we didn't drop. We didn't completely lose this game, man. Because yeah, like you say, man, if we had now like completely lost the match after you started that negatively, oh my god, it would have been unbearable. It would have been unbearable, man.
Bro, you know what? You know what's so interesting? Yeah, I was like, I was chatting to one of my boys, and I think he was just even like just trying to play devil's advocate a little bit with it, and was just like, could any argument be made for Arteta in the sense of, oh, you know what, it's still Manchester City, and you know what, he doesn't want to be vulnerable. And I was like, no, because no one was asking him to go ultra attack.
Yeah,
just do what your normal lineup should be. Like, do you get me? No one's saying play Rice and Wanyeri and Eze as advanced 10s. Like, do you get me? Or advanced 8s. So, like, no one's even saying that. just do your normal, just what your normal lineup should be. Like, do you get me? Like, if Odegaard was fit, then you should be playing Odegaard. Who knows? Do you get me? But it would be Rice, Zubimendi, Odegaard. With Odegaard not being there, you've signed Eze, you've got a Wanyeri on a new contract for moments like this. This City team, I know they popped us 3-0, but honestly, they're not the City team from before. Like, Arsenal are right at this moment. Arsenal are better than them. Like, it's just what it is. Like, do you get me? So I feel like, yeah, it was surprising. I'm not gonna lie. Like, when I saw that lineup, like,
bro, you know what it is? Like, it's almost not surprising anymore, because I feel like now, unfortunately,
did you expect that?
The Trossard was one that threw me completely. I'm being honest. At least for
that
the
really
Martinelli, but the really midfield, I can't lie. Even in the build up to the game, there was a part of me that said, Arteta, I know you're gonna do it, but like I said, if you're gonna do it, just make sure we win. Because if you do this and we don't win, the noise. Because you know, I don't like when people start making it personal and like, he's a coward, and they start making like, football. I don't know, football makes me. I'm passionate about football, but I'm never gonna get to a point where now it's like I'm now cussing a man. That's his trace in it. He's gonna live and die whether it's right or wrong. But when people make it like a personal, I hate this guy because he's doing this, I'm also just like, relax, man. So I already knew that this is gonna be a controversial decision that you're gonna probably make in this game, knowing him, because I think ultimately we now just have to accept that his default in these games is that he's going to go to being more reserved than trying to go for the win. And I think that's unfortunately that's just who he is. So I think now it's like you can either sit there and that's how you can be fit. Yeah, it's who we are, mate. It's who we are, mate. Listen, it's who we are, mate, man. It's who we are, mate. And bro, it's so annoying as well, man, because I look at Marino, I'm just like, this guy is such a nothing midfield. Like, I've never seen someone who's so technically good and so technically bad at the same time. This guy will miss a 5-yard pass and flick it over someone's head the next second. And it's just like, why are we even taking this kind of risk? We're playing our midfield because he wins duels. Understand? He wins duels. That's why he's on the pitch, bro. And it's so annoying. I'm like, we bought Eze. Cool. I'm not even on this like this Arsenal fan thing, this obsession too that he cannot play on the left. He has to play in the 10. I'm like, no, I don't mind him playing on the left too. That's like, you're a footballer. You can play in different positions. I'm not understand. Like, also you should be a better option on the left than Trossard and Martinelli. That's cool. But then now in this game when Odegaard is not playing, bro. Odegaard is not playing. He's going to be injured. I'm like, so it's kind of like I know you are Arteta, that your default is that you don't want to do this, but sometimes you have to just look at the way the chips fall, and this is God telling you that you have no choice now, brother. Understand? Like, Odegaard is not playing in this game. You don't have a 10. City are vulnerable if you put pressure on them as well. You already have Rice and Zubimendi as a pivot. You must also play Marino on top of that. Like, I've never, the one thing I'm happy about is at least he was humble enough to at halftime realize that this is a big mistake, that he didn't try to double down and do this. Oh, I know I'm gonna die on this hill, because
he tried to brush it in the press conference.
I know. He said nobody asked me. Nobody asked me against. Yeah.
It's exactly the point that you just made. Yeah. What I found weird about that response was that, bro, but from what you did at halftime, clearly you realized that you made a mistake.
Clearly. But again, that's manager deflection tactics, isn't it? Yeah. I just see that as manager deflection tactics. You don't want to accept. And again, it's annoying because Arteta gets that criticism a lot, where it's like he doesn't make the right choice until he has no choice. And it's just like it's so jarring, and it's like it's not rocket science to know that Eze should have come in at the 10 in this game. Like, City are vulnerable enough that we can hurt them, and you have a midfield pivot of Rice and Zubimendi. You have Gabriel and Saliba. You have Timber. You have Calafiori, and you must also like. I think that's the bit now. I'm just like, if this season doesn't work, I think Arteta just has to go, because I think unfortunately his default is too negative as his default. And even like as me as an Arsenal fan, it's like it's too much. Like, it's too much. Like, you have so much defensive cover, and you still think that you need Marino as a 10 when you already know that we struggle to create chances as it is. And that's still what you think is a good decision, bro. I saw the lineup and I was so angry. I was like, bro, if we don't win this game, if we lose to this City team because you did this, I was gonna crash out, man. So honestly, the goal at the end by Martinelli was more out of relief. That I said, you know what? I wanted to win. I think we should have beat City, but you know what? 5 points of City, 5 points of Liverpool. City are still 8 points off them now, and so it's kind of like it's still City in it, so I can accept the point. But like, he definitely wasted that first half by making the wrong decision, man. And he needs to become braver by default. That's like, you're at home. I always feel like in these big games against Liverpool, City, I don't care what you do when you go to Anfield, what you do when you go to Etihad, but bro, they're coming to the Emirates, bro. Like, have some like pride. And so I have some pride to say that we're gonna like put you on the back foot and not come on this. I'm gonna try win duels for the whole match, and that's your default. So nah, man, it was really jarring, and we got away with it. But on the other side too, I also feel like people also do like now City doing this defensive masterclass and Pep taking off all these strikers and bringing on centre backs is now we love it. Look at Pep doing something different. With Arteta does that away with 10 men against City. Arteta's so negative. So I also think that side too was jarring of just how much people are praising City and dismissing Arsenal. But overall, this game was disappointing, man, from an Arsenal perspective.
Yeah, I think there's a couple things at play. I think again, yeah, as regards to Arteta, I think it does come to the point where you just start to think, this is just who he is. Like, do you get me? Like he's just that's just what he's gonna do when it comes to these type of situations. And yeah, when you do that, you've got to win. And that's just how it goes. Also, I feel like Arsenal, again, when we look at the 22-23 season and we see like the patterns that you guys were playing with and like the dynamism, whatever that word is, dynamism,
yeah, dynamism. You told me
that word. If you see how dynamic you guys were attacking wise, then yeah, man, like I feel like it was, again, even me as a Arsenal hater, I was like, yeah, you guys are really good to watch. Look at these attacking patterns, like explosive, etc., etc. And I feel like you need to even with Eze, and even if you are to play your attacking players, obviously, if you play better quality players that take more risks, you're going to create more chances. That should be default. But I also think, just even as a team, how you play, like I think it does just need to be just more progressive as regards to your patterns. Because even when I look at this season, like, so I look at, obviously you beat us set piece. I look at the Forest game that just went past. Zubimendi, great strike. And then really good move with the ball over the top for Eze, and then Gyökeres tapped it in, and then Zubimendi got the header. And then in the previous game against Leeds, I think it was Gyökeres' pen, then he scored like his individual goal when he came off the left, and then it was like a couple set pieces as well. So it's like I feel like you can find ways to score goals, but I think it's not coming through kind of that opening up seamlessly, where it's just like pass through the middle, boom, kind of like what you used to be able to do, if that makes sense.
No, I know exactly what you mean.
Yeah,
it's basically like open, or like creating chances through open play, through like pushing a team back and moving them across around the pitch,
and like breaking them through.
Breaking them down. Yeah, I know exactly what you mean.
And again, like we'll go on to talk about Manchester United, but it's like it's a criticism that I've got of us to like a different degree. Like, do you get me? Not comparing United and Arsenal, but yeah. But yeah, man. So I think overall, like, just even your general attacking play, like, it just needs to improve. But of course, Arteta, with his selection, it will improve if he does play the right players. On to City. I think, yeah, man, I've never seen them or rarely seen them do that before. Like,
you know, like you said when you were talking earlier, I was actually happy that he did that, because I genuinely think that if he just kept Haaland on, they would have got a second goal. I don't know. I can't. I look.
He had the chance
of me
as well.
There's a bit of me that feels like Pep is he's so stubborn. Yeah, I think he wanted to beat Arteta, doing Arteta in, like doing it. Like I think he wanted to beat Arteta, doing what he thought Arteta would do. Because it didn't even feel like, I don't know why he went that defensive. Like why he went to 5-4-1 with no striker to take Haaland off in that circumstance in a must-win game where you can get a second goal and kill off the game. I feel like it was 10D chess that he didn't need to make. I think it was a big mistake by Pep, man, going that defensive, like giving us that much respect. Like it was. He was talking about,
overdid it. he was talking about. I know they were talking about the scheduling as well, that they played Thursday night, and I think, ironically, I think it was the same situation for Arsenal last season, but like in reverse, where like before the City game, you played Thursday night, and yeah, had that thingy. I think my opinion on it, generally speaking, just not even specific to City or Arsenal, just generally, I think, yeah, that shouldn't be the turnover. If you know a team's gonna be playing on Sunday, then yeah, like I think it should be avoided that they're playing Thursday night. However, like I said, I think that happened to Arsenal last season.
Yeah.
And I feel like just overall, it was just, yeah, it's not an excuse. Like I feel like
And
City,
and even the Thursday
yeah,
night, wasn't it the Napoli with 10 men that they even was even quite
yeah,
comfortable
yeah.
in the end. So it's like
With
just
10 men, yeah.
yeah.
I think they overall, like City, yeah, man. Like I said, great goal from Haaland. I think also I've got to give him credit this season. I think Doku has
Doku.
been fantastic.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah,
been
yeah.
brilliant.
He was it was a
His
problem.
main criticism is normally like his decision making and like his final actions, and his final actions and decision making has been brilliant. Like honestly, bruv, like even when it's not resulting in goals, but just knowing when to release the ball, like yeah, like the right passes, everything. Like he's been brilliant. So big credit to him. But yeah, man, like City, they backed off, and I think whenever you do that, I feel like you can never complain if the team gets the goal in the end. Like, do you get me? Like
100,
that's
100.
the gamble you play. Like,
Yeah,
do
when
you
you
get
play
me?
fine
Yeah,
margin football, I told you, bro, if you
yeah,
don't kill off the game and go get a second or third goal and you're trying to hold that 1-0, and even the
yeah.
pressure that starts to build when other teams starts to come back into the game late on and you know you only have one, like the psychology of football, like you can't be putting yourself in those positions. So yeah, knowing Pep, I was shocked that was the way
Very
he
shocked,
decided to
man.
go down, man. I was
Very,
shocked.
very shocked.
I've never
Very,
seen
very
in my
shocked.
life, bro. I was looking at
Yeah,
this
man,
meeting at 5-4-1, a bank of
bro.
5. I've never seen that in my life.
Yeah, and I agree. I think it was the wrong decision. And I think yeah, man, that they did defend well. To be fair to them, but
Yeah,
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 like
bro.
I
I
said,
honestly, I lost hope. I didn't. Martinelli, that goal came out of nowhere because I thought we're
yeah,
not breaking these lot down because
yeah.
it was actually a blue wall. Like they kept saying it
I
was
think
a
literally the
blue
only
wall that they
other
set up,
thing,
man.
like only other like, and it weren't even like a chance like that, but I think it was like the Eze shot. But apart from that, like yeah, like it was just yeah, they were
Bro, we
just
couldn't get
resolute.
close to them, man. And
They
then
were
Donnarumma was
resolute.
coming out, punching everything across the
He
pitch
was
from set
he was
piece. And this
commanding the
guy,
box, bro.
he's come to the Premier League with a chip on his shoulder, bro. He said, "What?
He was
I'm not dominant. I'm
commanding
not
the
dominant in
box.
the box."
Yeah, bro. He
Bro,
was
you need to be careful though,
commanding
but
the
he licks
box,
someone in the
fam.
head because he's
Against
not playing with
Arsenal
those
as well.
punches.
Like, yeah,
Yeah,
bro.
he was
Yeah, he
cleaning
was.
everything out.
I was just like,
I think there was
bro.
one that was a bit shaky where he kind of knocked it up, and I was like, oh, but other than that, like
Mm,
he was pretty flawless in there. So no, he had a really good game, and like yeah,
mm,
so yeah, I was shocked, man, because I think we were definitely vulnerable as we were gonna like throw more players forward as well to get that goal. I think there
mm,
was definitely threat to hit us on the break with Haaland, man. Like I heard the scheduling thing, but this game now they needed to win. They're now 8 points off Liverpool. This is not a game
mhm,
that you take off Haaland because of scheduling. That you tell that brother, bro,
mm,
you can rest the next game. we need to win this one. Like
mm,
they're not in a position this season to be taking Haaland off to rest. Like so, yeah, nah, man. I was very happy they did that, and that's why from an Arsenal perspective, it was definitely we got away with it, man. And I just hope now Arteta looks at that game and says, I got away with this because he tried to 4D chest Pep by doing this Marino thing, and you just seen again that this guy, when it comes to creating chances, is just actually a nothing midfielder in them, man. I don't ever see that guy play. Like, if you want to play him as a striker, bro. Take off Gyökeres and bring on Marino. That's the only time I want to see him on the
mm.
pitch, man. I don't want to see him playing in that 10 position. I'm tired of it. I'm so tired of it.
And
Like,
that's even a good mention as well because yeah,
like
man, like Gyökeres, like
bro.
if you set up like that, bro, like the guy is like he's not gonna be able to do anything, bro. Like
Bro.
bro's just doing a
Just
cardio session.
bro,
Like
having him.
literally
It was so sad because I've seen
just
him
the
run. I
cardio
saw
session.
Haaland run. I said, he doesn't look as fast as
Bro.
Haaland. I seen him moving the way Haaland's moving. What's going on here? That's not what I was promised. But
Damn.
yeah, nah, he didn't have a good game, and we did not help him at all, man.
Yeah.
Saka, you have to give him a shout out as well, man. That guy came back on. I love Madueke. You know, I think he's impressed me this season. I know people want to do this, trying to tarnish him because of the whole Chelsea move, and he has no end product because that's now the be on end all in every position, and he definitely needs to work on that. But Saka shows you what it means to be an efficient footballer, man. This guy, like every action is a right one. This guy is like just the way how clinical he is at like making the right decision actually doesn't get spoken about enough. Like he's not as explosive as Madueke, but in terms of like actual efficiency in what he does, I feel like he's so much more he's just so much more dangerous.
I feel like in a general point, I definitely agree. Like I think that's the thing with Saka. It's like Saka, he's going to make the right decision. He's going to be extremely efficient. But I feel like in this game, though, I actually don't think like there was a massive difference between Madueke and Saka. I'm not gonna lie.
Really?
Yeah, I actually don't think there was. Like, I think Madueke, again, when you saw that lineup, it was tough. And I think Madueke, like, at least the good thing was like he was trying to have a goal. Like, do you get me? Like, he was positive. But yeah, like I think when Saka came on, it was good to see that he still looked like Saka. But yeah, like, and he definitely had plenty of endeavor. But yeah, City again, it was a very hard block to break down, and I feel like he was trying, but I don't think like there was any major difference as regards to creating chances between him and Madueke. Like, but in a general point, I agree with you. Like, I think that's the difference between Saka. Is like he's extremely efficient when it comes to his final actions. But in this game, I actually don't think there was a major difference. I can't lie.
No, that's fair. That's fair. But no, I think for me, it was just more like with Madueke, he gets to the point where sometimes he'll beat his man, but you know the final ball is not gonna be great. Whereas with Saka, you know he's gonna do his part. I think more Saka was more other people weren't really doing what they needed to do when it came to movement or I guess the right options. But I think him personally, I feel like for a player just coming back, I think it was a really good 45-minute cameo. So now. I think he looked good, and it's disappointing with Madueke as well because now it looks like he's now picked up another injury, bro. This season, like every game, someone comes back and someone gets injured. It's actually so jarring, but so it looks like now he's probably gonna be out for a few weeks.
Yeah, I was about to say because I know there were certain reports though talking about ACL and stuff, but
I don't think
I read a report that that's not the case, and it's probably a few weeks. So but yeah, bro. Swiftly. Even moving on from one fixture to another, yeah, Man United,
Chelsea.
Yeah, bro. And yeah, obviously, I was at the game. I was at OT, and yeah, man. Let me start. I'll start with the positives.
Okay,
we won. That was good. Like, yeah, because, bruv, it's just not been the start of the season that Manchester United needed. And obviously, there was a lot of talk about like the horrible record that Chelsea have at OT. They've not beat us at OT since 2013, so 12 years. And yeah, I think it was Fergie's last time they beat us. And yeah, man, it continues because bro, I weren't trying to see no Garnacho dagger, bruv. I weren't trying to see it at all, bruv. So yeah, I was happy we were able to get the win. I think that we started well. And yeah, we started with intensity. I think De Ligt had a very good performance. Like, I think he was really, really good. But overall, bro, I'm not gonna lie, I'm happy with the win, but not much has changed.
Like, no, I heard that. You know what it is? Like, I hear you.
Not much has changed, bro. Like, I can't fake it. Like, do you get me? Like, I actually can't fake it. And I'll explain why, bro. Because I feel like first and foremost, Sanchez got sent off, deservedly so. And from there, like, do you get me? Maresca, I think obviously Palmer, I think he had like a little knock. And I think obviously he's just come back, fitness issues, so they took him off. But then like Maresca, I think he just panicked, bro. Like, do you get me? Like, man made 3 changes, took off Esteban, like took Pedro Neto. Like, do you get me? I remember we were in the stadium And we were just like, oh, bro. Because even with the 10 men, bro, even with the 10 men, we're still like, oh. But then when they took all of them man off, we were like, what? So they just expected John Pedro to ball by himself. They said, oh, bro, this guy's
Bro,
he's
mate,
making
yo,
our
it
job
was
easier.
it was such a bad, like, I feel like that has to go down. Probably we might need to start a segment of this, our worst managerial decisions of the weekend, bro.
Bro, he
Because I
panicked.
can't think of a worse decision of you being down to 10 men and you taking off Pedro. You taking off Neto, sorry. Like the one player on your team that can carry the ball, that has some pace.
And
You
Esteban.
take him off, and Esteban and Palmer. I said, yeah, man, this guy, he lost his head.
It
He
took out
lost his
their
head.
threat.
And it's
John
another,
Pedro
it was
shot him out
another.
because he had a good game.
He did,
But
but he was
but he
working
didn't have
by
no
himself,
support.
man. Bro,
Yeah, he had no
working by
support.
himself, man. He was working by him. And I feel like it was another example of a manager that started with the wrong team, and I think he used that chance to try correct it. I think the main change he wanted to make was to bring on Tosin. I think that was probably the play that he realized I should have started with. I think he saw that flick come from Sesko and said, "Oh, this could be a long day with Fofana and Chalaba as my centre back pairing." So I think that was the move he should have definitely made. But then the taking off the Neto, the Palmer one too, was like Palmer has a knock. You take Palmer off first. You don't take off Esteban and Neto, and then Palmer a few minutes later. So yeah, man, it was just a horrible sequence of substitutions.
Bro,
horrible.
we were in the crowd. We were in the crowd. We were like, "What's he doing?" we were like, "Okay, we'll take it." So yeah,
bro,
and then
obviously
obviously,
you're playing 4D chess, bro. He said, "Hey, I remember you're gonna fight. You're gonna survive another day." That's what he said, bro. You're gonna survive another day, brother.
It's crazy,
Managers
man.
Union.
So yeah, obviously Bruno, like shout out to him, 100th goal for Manchester United. That's a big milestone. So yeah, gotta give him credit for that. And yeah, I was happy that we were able to break the deadlock.
And was that also his 200th game? I think.
I think 100th goal and 200th game. Yeah, I think so. But yeah, man. So shout out him. Because yeah, like those are big numbers, regardless of what you think. Yeah, you gotta give him credit for that. And yeah, man, like I was happy that we were able to break the deadlock because I was thinking, bruv, like because I think even earlier on, I think it was just before the red card, I believe, like Dorgu like played a good cross and then Mbumo had the header and Sanchez made the save. And then obviously Šeško gets the flick on and then Mbumo's through and we're thinking, please, and then Sanchez clears him out and his red card and like cool. And then we're like, all right, United, can we score? Then Bruno gets the goal. And then obviously Casemiro makes it 2. Like he's always like been a very big aerial threat for us. So we're like, cool. And then from there, bro, I'm thinking, bro, United, man, we still owe the league goals, bro. Like, do you get me? This is the time. They've taken off all of their threat. They're down to 10 men, bro. Let's please score some goals. And bro, you could ask Jids, bro. I was there when Casemiro got the first yellow card. I was like, bro, this guy needs to come off ASAP, bro, because he's gonna get sent off. Like literally, he's gonna get sent off, bro. Like I saw it coming from a mile off. Like, do you get me? And then yeah, man, he gets the second yellow, and then it's 10 versus 10. And bro, I'm not gonna lie, second half 10 versus 10, bro, we were bad. Like, do you get me? Like Chelsea maintained possession, like better than us. Like, yeah, man. Like, just obviously Šeško had to go off. And yeah,
what
man.
do you think about that? Did he have to, when it was 10 versus 10, did he have to go off?
No, I'm sorry. When I said he had to go off, I mean like Amarin made that choice because we went down to 10 men to bring him off at half time. But yeah, like I don't think, because I think we lost the focal point. Like, do you get me?
I don't think that was the move either. But
yeah, man. So it just weren't good. Then again, what I said.
I remember it's actually the funniest man of all time, bro. This guy said, even with 10 men, bro, 3, 4, what? 3, 4, 2.
Yeah, bro, it's not changing, bro. And again, it's the same. It's the bro. He already told you though before the match. He said not even the Pope. He said not even the Pope can make me change my formation. He told you.
That is mad,
bro. He said not even the Pope. So yeah, like I think the same concerns that I had, like regarding the manager, regarding the system, regarding how we're playing, we're all there. Like even Kobe, Ugarte came on first. Kobe came on in like the 85th, 86th minute, whatever it was. Like it was just the same things that have been annoying me. The midfield looked not good. Like, do you get me? Things didn't look cohesive. Just all my same concerns are pretty much there. Like, do you get me? The only difference is that we won. We needed 3 points. That's good. And we're hoping that obviously we've got Brentford next and then we've got Sunderland after that. United, bruv, Amrim, surely you can finally win back-to-back Premier League games. Like, you've got to win these
Brentford
next
away.
two. Yeah,
Hey.
you've got to win these next two. Like, do you get me?
I don't know about
Yeah,
that,
yeah,
man.
bro. He's got to. I never said I never said you get me. There's a difference between whether he's going to, but he's
Fair
got
enough.
to. Like, do you get me? Like, he's got, because I think that will go into the international break, and then we've got Liverpool and Anfield afterwards. So yeah, he's got Brentford away, then Sunderland at home. Like, so those two, like, he's got to. But ultimately, bro, yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Like, it was nice to beat Chelsea. I was happy, victory. But as regards to like concerns, like, has he shown me anything where I'm thinking, oh, you know what, this should be like these are big signs, these are major signs for encouragement. Nah, like, yeah, like, again, I came out of it thinking Delit I thought Delit was a good defender before the game. He showed that he was a good defender. I know Bruno's always capable of getting goals in the box. He got a goal in the box. I know Bruno isn't comfortable in this two-man midfield. And even though this was probably his best game of the season, it's still the midfield setup. Nope, it's not.
Yeah.
It's not it. Like, do you get me? So it's like everything that I know Amarim doesn't rate Kobe. Kobe comes in the dying minutes, so it just reinforces. Okay, yep, nothing's changed there. Like, do you get me? So it's just like everything that I kind of knew before. I left the match still knowing, but I was just like, we won, which is nice. We got 3 points, so that's good. So yeah, bro, those are my honest thoughts, man. Like, do you get me? I was happy for the win, but it's just, I don't know, man. It's hard to be ecstatic when long term you're looking at it and you're thinking, well, we've got the same problems. Like, do you get me? So it's
bro,
like
you remind
just
me.
kicking the bottle down the road. Like,
You remind me of our Emery days towards the end, man. Where like you get that one win, and like you're happy that you won, but you're just like, yeah, it just prolongs this guy. Because ultimately, I think I completely agree with you. I feel like this game doesn't really tell us much, because even before the match, bro, I told you I was actually so confident that you guys were going to win this game. Just
yeah,
again, because of the record
win
and
as well. Yeah,
like because of the record, and also because I know that this Chelsea team too, I feel like they get a lot of credit sometimes that sometimes deserved, sometimes not deserved, man, because they're doing a lot of what's it called, title contenders and all this stuff. But then when you go to this United team in the form that you guys are in now, you expect them, their serious team, to really get the job done. And I feel like they didn't look great at all this match either. I feel like even there, a lot of them, they're probably also very concerned about, okay, even that kind of top five, you're looking at Tottenham now too, and you think that top four, it's going to be a competition to see who's actually going to get it, because they're not banked for it either, because there's not a clear difference between them and the rest of those teams fighting for those positions. So yeah, man, I think you guys did what you needed to do. You did what you normally do, which is beat Chelsea at home. But yeah, man, I think the fact that even in this game, 2-0 up, what should be comfortable, you guys then make it uncomfortable, get yourself back, get Chelsea back into the game, 10 versus 10. Still, even at that point, it's still 10v10. You're still at home. You still expect you guys to still kind of like not trying to impose yourselves more in the game. But I feel like just the longer it went on, it looked like if Chelsea had got to go earlier, they probably would have definitely drawn the match. That's kind of what it looked like. So you can be very happy and say, yeah, we got the win, but it could have got on another day, it could have ended 2-2. So I think that's why I definitely hear where you're coming from in terms of just.
And I think it was good for us that Maresca panicked so early.
Yeah,
like, do you get me? I feel like if he didn't panic so early, then yeah, also it could have been more nervy for us. And another thing that I said, I really didn't learn anything new. Another thing was Bayern still started in goal, so I still haven't even had a chance to check Lamens to see.
No,
Amrim
has the same. He has the Arteta gene, by the way. I've definitely clocked him. He would definitely always go for the safer choice.
Oh yeah, bro. He's
100%.
You know what? It's even when seeing like the when I saw the Arsenal lineup for the City game, and I was just like, and it's funny that you said that, because literally when I was chatting about Arteta to one of my friends, I was like, yeah, man, like in many ways he does remind me of Amarim, because that's something that jars me about Amarim as well, bruv. Like, do you get me? Like, he's stubborn, like, do you get me? And he's going to go for the quote unquote safer choice. Like, do you get me? Like, he's just, yeah, man. Nah, it's, bruv.
Yeah.
That's
So
what I'm saying, man. I'm happy we won, bruv. But honestly speaking, it's just like, bruv, what's really changed, man? Like, yeah, man. I saw,
yeah,
bro. Literally, man.
Bruno.
I
Even at this
saw.
game too again, bro. Like it's like Ahmad is cool and no, bro. But this play,
Oh
like,
no.
I don't. I know that.
Also,
No, that he was poor. I know. I'm
sorry,
gonna
no,
let.
I was even gonna
Yeah,
say Ahmad
yeah.
this whole season, bro. He's and you know
Oh,
I love
yeah.
Ahmad. He's been bad, bro.
Bro,
Ahmad's
this is
been
this is
bad.
my bigger point. This is where I say like he's been bad. He's not been great.
Mm,
Like I don't understand. Like it's so Menu as a midfielder is just like Bruno can't like. It's like why can you? Like it's like I don't get the stubbornness of just not moving Bruno into that 10 as well
into
when
the
Cunha
10.
or Mbeumo isn't playing. Like it's
Yeah.
one thing when it's like you have both of them playing. Like oh, okay, you want to make sure Bruno still plays, so you're playing him deeper. When one of them isn't playing, why is Bruno not playing in the 10? Like, why is he not going for me? I don't get it, man. I don't get. I
Yeah,
don't know. You
man.
guys should just let him leave alone. If this is how
Again,
far down the
I
pecking
think it's
order he
stubbornness.
is,
Yeah, I
like,
think it's stubbornness again. Like I think Amarim, he's a stubborn manager, man. Like, and I
like
think with Cubby as well. Again, that's another thing that it was really annoying me, man. Like again, you saw it when he came on, man. The whole crowd was cheering, man. You know, and I was just sad. Like I was just like, look at the minutes my boy is getting, bro. Like, do you get me? Like in the game as well, where it was looking at it, where I was like, bruv, we need to now keep possession. Like, do you get me? And
one of the guys that can
is
control the
on the
game.
bench. Yeah, do you get me? One of the guys that can keep things ticking, bro. It was just sitting there, man. I was just like, oh man, this is just, yeah, it's just not the one, man. So yeah, man, happy we won. But honestly, bro, learned nothing.
Bro, you know, I know. I think
All
what
my
we learned is that.
pessimism is still the same. Like, do you get me? Like everything I thought about Abraham, I still think like nothing's changed.
Bro, you know so funny because I was even gonna
Nothing's
make a joke
changed.
and say that the 3-4-3 works against 10 men. Well, it doesn't because I find that Casemiro was even caught in no man's like that against 10 men Chelsea. They had to bring him down. I said, bro, this doesn't tell you that your system is flawed. I don't know what will, man. I don't know what will. That even against one less player, you guys are still getting caught in the transition like this. To the fact that you have to bring him down. I said, nah, man, this is not it, man. It's not it. So I hate you. I don't blame you for your pessimism. I think it just slows it down. There's just another win now under his belt. So now I think he's definitely going to survive until after the international break. Now I think for any hope of him going, it had to be this game, and then it would have been. I think Brentford is not even a given either that you guys are going to win that. I think it might be a draw. And then so I think that one's not a given. So I think this game was like the one where it was gonna be decide whether he was gonna make it past the international break. And I think he's got the lifesaver. So yeah, man. And for the way he will be there.
Man, yeah, man. It's just even just generally speaking as well, man. Like again, it was 10 men and it was like, all right, cool. But just generally speaking, when I think about how even just I want to see my team playing football, yeah, man, like I don't like it. That I just don't like it. I think kind of when we were mentioning Arteta, and I was talking about like the attacking patterns and stuff. I don't like how Amarim doesn't like to play through the midfield. I don't like that. And then like someone like Dorgu, like he's responsible for a lot of our final actions, and sometimes his crossing's not the greatest, and his delivery can be poor. But it's like, yeah, man, like where other teams they've got like then like attackers like in those players, like I mean in those positions, it's just like we've got like our wing backs, and especially in the bigger games, Ahmad's not been good, I've already said that, but even especially I think in the bigger games, like I don't even think he would want to play Ahmad at wing back. Even if he is good, he would go with like a Dorgu and a Dallon or whatever, because again the whole he's more conservative type of thing. Like so yeah, man, like just overall that's just yeah, man, happy to win, but long term, man, just yeah, bro. And I saw that Cobby thing, it just made me sad, bro.
Wait, what did you were you part of
sad.
the what were the United fans singing to Garnacho? Did they cheer him? Or what was the reception that he got?
Oh no, they were booing him when he was warming up, bro. Like,
Oh,
yeah,
swear, right from the
oh
beginning.
yeah, oh right from the beginning, bro. All of a sudden,
Damn.
literally, because it was there like ahead of the match, and all of a sudden, I
Mm.
just hear boo, and I'm like, bro, why is everyone booing? You know what you get me? And then obviously, I see Garnacho like warming up like near the United fans, and then yeah, the United fans were booing like yeah, and nah, like I think yeah, that's not it's not one of them ones where it's like a player's left and then they come back and you know they get like a decent applause, or it's not even a thing of like, you know, sometimes it could be a thing where it's like players they get applauded before and after, but during the game they might get booed just to put them
Yup.
off. But it's
Yup.
all love. Now with Garnacho, it's not even adapting. Like no, before the game, whilst during the game, after the game, it was
Damn.
booze. It was booze. Yeah,
Damn.
yeah. It was booze. Like, do you get me? It would have been interesting. Like the reception would have been crazy if he came on. But yeah, he didn't
Bro,
even
I think that's why
end up
Maresca
coming
changed
on.
his mind because Maresca was talking to him for like 20 minutes and then turned to go sit down. So I don't know what happened. He must have realized that this is not a game. Too much is gone against us for me to try and roll this dice. Because it was actually so funny. He spoke to him, then didn't bring him on.
Yeah,
So
man.
yeah, no, that's
So
crazy.
yeah,
No.
bro. But yeah, man. That's the United Chelsea game. But swiftly moving on, bro. We spoke about the top of the league, and obviously the team at the top of the league, they made it 5 wins out of 5. Yeah, Liverpool beat Everton. I watched the match, and yeah, man, like I think Liverpool they started well. Like, yeah, like they actually started well. It was a really, really good finish from Gravenberch. Good pass by Salah to open the scoring.
Yeah,
And
I
then
heard that Gravenberch was sourcing.
yeah, man, he's been
Heard that.
brilliant, man. He's such a good player. Like he's really, really good, man. Like, yeah, bro, like he just evades challenges like nothing. Like, yeah, can drive with the
Football is
ball,
such a crazy
pass
sport, man.
them,
This
like,
guy was
yeah.
rotting on the bench in
Yeah,
Bayern to
bro,
come to the Premier League and just become one of the best fixtures in the
so
world.
good, man. He's so good,
Crazy.
bro. I'm not gonna lie. Hey, I don't like them man at all, man. Liverpool, but yeah, he's so good, honestly. Like, yeah. And then yeah, he even got the assist for Ekitike's goal as well. Like, good finish by Ekitike as well. And yeah, man, like, bro, that's 3 goals in the league now. He got one in the community shield as well. So it's like, yeah, man, like he's had a good start to life at Liverpool, and it's going to be interesting to see how Slot navigates the whole Isak thing. And yeah, like how he chooses to line up. Because obviously in this match as well, Verts was on the bench. And
Oh,
so
swear, I didn't even know that.
yeah, Verts was on the bench. So yeah, he came on.
Well,
He
what was the
came on
midfield that he started
afterwards.
with?
So I think it was Gravenberg, Szoboszlai, and McAllister.
Oh man.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. So yeah, man. But then Everton, they got back into it. It was a really good finish, and good goal for that by them. To be fair, and then yeah, like it was nervy for Liverpool, like because Everton, they were like pushing, and yeah, like I think this is a good Everton team, like a good Everton team to be fair. So yeah, no, Liverpool they hung on 5 wins for 5, 5 wins from 5 rather. No late winner this time. But yeah, I think obviously they would be extremely happy with the result from you guys. I think a draw, that's great for them. Like, do you get
Oh,
me? So
100.
like you mentioned,
100.
5 points ahead of Arsenal, and then what is it, 8 points ahead of City
Yeah, 8
now
points
as
ahead of
well.
City. Yeah.
Yeah. And obviously City have got Burnley, which they should win, but Arsenal got Newcastle away next.
Bro, our start to the
Which
season has been so nasty. Our
yeah,
start to the season has been so nasty. We played Man City, Liverpool, Man United away. Like it's actually been a tough start. So yeah, I think that's why
yeah,
for
bro.
me, I think we just need to just stay. I don't mind being 5 points off them if I'm being honest right now in the season. If we need to get past Newcastle, and then I'll feel a lot more comfortable. But yeah, the start to the season has been difficult.
I think quite a few people had nasty starts in it because yeah, in our first 5 we had City, Chelsea, and you guys. So yeah, like I think yeah, teams have the fixture list. It's been it's been difficult. But yeah, man, Liverpool. And yeah, no, that's interesting because yeah, I've seen a lot of people like speaking about the lead Liverpool. So you think, yeah, just get past Newcastle and then
Yeah. I
like
think get
yeah,
past Newcastle and just
should be
stay
good.
because I think we've done it. We've done it a couple of ways now. We've been ahead and then we've been caught back or we've been a bit behind. I actually don't. As long as you're close this time between like from February, March, and we're still touching distance, that's what I care about. I feel like right now being in the lead, I don't think it really means that much because yeah, one game and you're back into it. A couple of games you're back into it. So
I think
I don't feel like yeah. But go on,
I
sorry.
think I no, I
Yeah.
was gonna say I think I agree in one sense, but I also feel like it can go the other way, where it's like a couple bad results and a couple wins for Liverpool in the opposite direction, and all of a sudden the lead is just too big. Like because I remember even 2020, the 2019-20 season, and that's what happened. Liverpool, like they were just winning games, and then everyone was expecting them to just stop, and they just didn't, and all the other teams were dropping points. And by the time it was Christmas, it was just like, yeah, bruv, well, the gap's
It's
just
done.
massive. Yeah, the gap's just massive. Like, do you get me? So it's like I think Arsenal want to definitely make sure that it doesn't get to that point. Like, you don't want like another couple of losses. If you lose to Newcastle and then you drop points again, and then all of a sudden the lead's getting into double digits, then I think
Yeah, that's when
that's
it's low.
very dangerous.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
it's
long
very
from there.
dangerous.
I agree.
But yeah, but if you can keep it 5 points, and then I think as a team challenging, you always want to try and beat Liverpool when they come to the Emirates as well. Whether you will is a different result. But yeah, I mean a different thing entirely. But yeah, you would want to, and then from there, yeah, you would want to think keep things close. But yeah, you also want to make sure that you don't get blown away because yeah, I think it can get long quick. But yeah,
I
bro.
agree.
Obviously, yeah. You know what we're gonna do right now? Let me even recap the predictions from last, so
Okay, yeah, I'm actually interested in this. Yeah,
we can talk about some of the other fixtures whilst we're recapping. And bro,
cool,
I'm not
cool.
gonna lie, I think you might have had one of the best weeks that anyone has had since we've been doing this, bro.
Oh, swear.
Yeah.
Let me. I know I got a couple, but I want to see.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
because yeah,
that's
last week,
currently
what
the
was the gap
swing.
last week? You
It
to
was
me,
12-8 to me.
12-8.
Yeah, it was
Oh,
12-8
yeah.
to me. Yeah, because so going through, so you got 5 correct scorelines.
Five correct
Yeah,
scorelines.
so Liverpool
Oh,
2-1 Everton. Obviously, we did the goal scorer thing as well. So Salah to
yes.
score, so that's extra point. United 2-1 Chelsea, got none of the goal scorers there, but yeah, got a correct result. And then you got Bournemouth Newcastle 1-1, but it finished 0-0. But so correct result, not the correct scoreline. But then
Okay.
you got correct scoreline Sunderland 1-1 Villa. Correct scoreline Brighton 2-2 Tottenham, Brighton 2-2 Tottenham, and
Yeah.
correct scoreline Palace 2-1 West Ham. So
Nah, I went
yeah.
in.
Yeah, so yeah, you
Damn.
actually done your thing, and yeah, I got the correct score lines for the Liverpool Everton result and the United Chelsea result as well. And then I got Bournemouth 1-1 correct result. But yeah, I went for a 2-1 Villa win against Sunderland, which didn't happen. I went for a 2-1 Spurs Brighton, which didn't, and I went for a 1-1 West Ham Palace. So yeah, I got no points for those 3 fixtures, and you got correct
Damn.
score lines for those.
Okay.
So that was 9-9-0 in those 3 fixtures.
Ooh, okay,
Yeah,
yeah. I
so
went in.
big
Need that
swing.
again.
A big swing on that one. But yeah, man, like I think I'm just gonna quickly talk about some of the results. I think Villa, I watched that game, and they've been so bad, man. Oh my days, bro.
Bro.
Like they're so bad. Like even Rodgers, you know how much I rate him, bro. He has been
Yeah,
horrible,
he's been
bro.
terrible. Yeah, he's been
Like
terrible.
he's
He's
been
been
horrible.
terrible.
Watkins, like everything, like
Oh,
bro, yeah, man. They need to get it together because this is bad. Sunderland, obviously, great point for them. Like they've had a good start to the season
yeah, and I
because
think it was
yeah,
deserved
the
as
fact that it
well.
was, and again,
Yeah,
again, talking about 10 men, this is what
yeah,
happens when you don't panic. When you don't
bro,
panic.
bro.
And you realize there's
This,
still a game going on. Do you get me?
listen,
And yeah, they composed themselves. They were able to get the equalizer and they leave with a point, even though they had
yo,
10 men. So yeah,
yo,
fair play to them. Yeah. Brighton 2-2 Spurs. I wanted to quickly speak about Belabor, bro, because Yeah, man. This
100
guy's
million man.
bro. I don't, because they even asked the manager about Baleba and whether the interest with United is perhaps like maybe like distracted him, and I think the manager said, you know what, maybe subconsciously, like, do you get me? But yeah, like, bro, this guy's been so bad, bro.
Yeah, he's been cheeks.
He's been so
Cheeks.
bad, bro. I
Yeah,
said, bro, is your head in
bro.
Manchester that much, bro? Bro, bro, he messed, bro. He still got to perform, bro. You can't just stop.
This guy said United told me to be back next summer. United told me to be back next summer.
Football don't work like that, bro. You can't perform. Damn, but yeah, man,
he's been terrible.
He's been bad. He's been bad. And I want to give another, Potter. I was gonna shout out Palace. Let me quickly first speak about Potter because that's another loss. And yeah, man, I think he's on the, we were talking about first managerial sacking. I think he's on the edge right now. Like he's on. I think if it doesn't happen now, I think he's got one more bad result, and I think that's it. Honestly, yeah.
And so it's a long day for them too. They have Everton away this weekend.
Yeah. I think that's it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I want to give a big shout out to Palace. I think they're on like from last season. I forgot in all competitions. I forgot the number, but it's something like a 16 game unbeaten run. Like man. Like they've been doing their thing. They've not lost. Yeah, they've not lost a game this season as well. Yeah, man. Like another good result.
What do you think? Do you have a strong preference between Glasner or Iriola? If I'm
Iriola. Yeah. I like Iriola. I think I really like Glasner as well, though. But yeah, I would go for Iriola. But Glasner's a really good manager. But yeah, my preference would be Iriola. But yeah, shout out Palace because yeah, man, they're doing well. Back-to-back seasons as well. They've lost their best players. Like, do you get me? And yeah, they're doing their thing. So yeah, big shout out to Palace, man. Proper football club. And obviously, I know what happened with the Europa League thing, like, could be disheartening. But I think they've got a real good chance of winning the Conference League. And if you win the Conference League, you will get back-to-back European seasons because you will qualify for the Europa League and back-to-back trophies as well. So this could be like a lovely, nice period for Palace. Like, do you get me? As regards to their history, even. So yeah, man. Yeah. Oh, Wendy said, "I fear Amram isn't going anywhere, man." Hey, man, we moved on from Man United to like,
I don't fear it.
Man. Yeah, man. But yeah, bro. Hey, let's get next.
Oh, actually, a quick shout out to I was even gonna say quick shout out to Frank as well. 2-0 down to come back 2-2 against Brighton. Brighton have a lot of teams numbers. I feel like the Premier League is such a weird place now where like it feels like unless it's the other big 6 teams, it's kind of like you're not expected to drop points against anyone else. But like it's actually so competitive. Like Brighton, Brentford, like Bournemouth, all these teams are not teams that you just kind of brush off if they don't beat you. You don't pick up points. I think that's actually a very good result for him as well. So yeah, they're doing a good job when we in this climate of managers taking 1 year. What's it called to settle and for you to see what they're trying to do. So fair play to him.
And even also off the back of that, talking about competitiveness, shout out to the promoted teams, man.
Yeah, because man, they're giving it a
recently the promoted teams, bro. I'm looking like, bro, it's just been like, hey, man, just send them straight back down. But yeah, man,
Wolves,
Wolves
are
in trouble.
What leads it to them? I said,
But the promoted teams, like obviously we spoke about Sunderland, like how they'd spent in the transfer window. You can tell they were going to give it a real good go. And yeah, man, they've had a good start. Leeds as well. That's a big victory for them. And even Burnley, like if it wasn't for stupidity against Liverpool and United, like do you get me? Because literally 2 last-minute penalties given away for no reason. Like
and even that Forest game as well. Like a lot of people were expecting Forest to do the job against them, but then man, they're just difficult to beat, man. That's half the battle. They just need to get more goals going forward. That's always going to be the crux with these promoted teams right now, man. Definitely give them a big shout out, bro.
Yeah,
So,
but yeah, and
yeah.
yeah, like you said, Leeds, yeah, like because I even saw the highlights from the game. Calvert-Lewin's header like was brilliant, like, and then
Mm.
yeah, they scored an absolute rocket of a free kick as well, man. If
Oh,
you're not
so
seeing, yeah, check out the
mm.
highlights. A great goal, but yeah, man, they're doing their thing, and obviously Leeds, obviously they're the ops as well, but massive football club, like so,
Mm.
yeah, like they are a Premier League team, so yeah, man, like it looks like the promoted clubs they're really putting up a fight. But yeah, bro, let's get these predictions in for next week, man. So, first up, are you ready?
Yep.
Cool. First up, we have got Newcastle versus Arsenal. I will start off with that, and I am gonna go 1-0 Arsenal.
Mm, I hear it. This is a very concerning match. I'll be so honest. Very, very concerning because yeah, I'm gonna go 2-1 Arsenal, but it's definitely out of hope because yeah, I think that's gonna be
Mm.
difficult. And Newcastle have our number, and I know Arteta's gonna play Marino in the midfield, so it's concerned. There's a lot of concerning signs in this game. I'll be so honest. But yeah, 2-1
Uh,
Arsenal.
United Brentford, you next.
I'm gonna go 2-1 United, but I think it's gonna be tight. That a draw wouldn't shock me in this game, but I'm gonna go 2-1 United.
Um, I think I'm going to go the same, 2-1. Not seeing United score 3 goals this season, man. I can't even put that in the air. I mean, I
I'm
can put it in
ridiculous.
the air, but I don't know if it's gonna
Yeah, you
happen. Yeah,
can.
I'll go 2-1 Man United, man. Next up we have Palace versus Liverpool.
Think you're going first this time?
Yep, that's me. I am gonna go 2-1 Liverpool.
Yeah, I'm gonna match you with that. That's my prediction too. 2-1 Liverpool. Could be tight,
Ooh.
but hey, Palace, if you want to do something for me, listen.
Cool. And then next up, Chelsea Brighton.
You know what? I'm actually gonna change my prediction. I went 2-1 Chelsea, but I'm actually gonna go 1-1.
Mm,
Gonna go 1-1 in that game.
I hear that, I am gonna go 2-1 Chelsea, but I definitely hear the 1-1 shot. That's very feasible. And I don't know what Palmer's fitness is saying.
Yeah, no, that's what pushed me over the edge.
Yeah. Spurs Wolves. Is it
You
me?
here? Yep.
Yep. 3-0.
I hear it. I'm gonna go 2-0. 2-0 Tottenham.
2-0. Next up, we have City Burnley.
City Burnley. I think that's me. City Burnley. I'm gonna go 3-1 City.
Burnley. I am gonna go 3-0.
3-0. Cool.
Next up is Villa versus Fulham. These guys have been so bad. They've scored 1 goal. And they've got a Europa League game midweek as well. Yeah, I'm gonna go 1-1. 1-1 Villa Fulham. Yeah.
Damn. I'm gonna go 2-1 Villa.
I was thinking that.
Villa. Yeah, I think Villa Park. I think they have to wake up eventually, man. I'm gonna go 2-1. But 1-1 is like that's a fair shout.
No, I definitely hear it. I definitely do hear it.
When he says I think Fulham take it, damn.
Yeah, I can hear it, man. It's tough. It's
I'm not
tough. It's one of
gonna
them
say it
ones.
though.
It's one of those ones where it's like, yeah, like you think surely the tide has to turn eventually, man, because it's just
Yeah.
like, bro, this is relegation form. This is relegation,
Mm.
bro. You didn't watch that Sunday again, bro. They were so
No, I
bad.
did. I actually did watch the
Oh,
Sunderland
did you
game.
watch it, bro?
Yeah, I
Oh,
watched it.
they were
I watched
so
it. I
bad,
know, bro. They
bro.
were terrible. That's what
I
I'm
was
saying. It was.
just
It
like,
was like Sunderland deserved the points. Like they,
yeah,
even 10 men, they deserved it. Like they actually
damn,
deserved to leave a point there. So yeah, no, they were terrible, man. But hey, man, when
yeah.
your window is bringing in Sancho and I don't know, man. I feel like
I
that
think
window wasn't.
Sancho when he came on was actually decent, to be fair.
No, was
When he
yeah.
came on, yeah. When he came on, it was actually decent. I think a
Mm.
major problem for Villa is the lack of width, man.
I
Like,
think that's the
yeah,
problem, though,
yeah,
and he doesn't
and
help that problem.
Emery
Like,
doesn't like because Matson, who like can provide a lot of good width from fullback, like he's
mm,
not starting. And yeah, man, yeah, they've got a lot to sort out. But yeah, Europa League campaign starts um this week for them, and I think that could be massive for them. Like, yeah,
mm,
that competition this season, like as regards to like them having a successful season, because if
mm,
they're able to win that, then yeah, that's a trophy in Champions League football for Villa, which would be huge. And if they
mm,
can just
mm,
get their Premier League form together, where it's like cool, it's even if it's not, even if they finish like a eighth, like yeah, if you can win the Europa League, then yeah, I think a lot of Villa fans will take that. But yeah, right now they're looking not good at all. So yeah, they've got to fix up quick. But yeah, bro. FPL. Want to give the people an update?
cool. Again, I need to actually start looking at my FPL team after the weekend finishes. So again, this is gonna be another live reaction to my team. But I know it wasn't a great week, to be honest. It wasn't very pretty because I see red arrows showing that I went down. So I got 44 points this week. But the one good thing is that this is game week 6. So I know a lot of teams are probably going to be wildcarding this week. So it's going to be interesting to see. 1 second, let me open up. Let's see what went wrong. And it's actually funny, because after even my PSA, I didn't even realize that Nico Williams actually got me 10 points this weekend. So yeah, that's actually very, 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 very nice. After the Nottingham Forest, if you missed it last stream, I said if you have any Nottingham Forest assets, get them out of your team because Big Ange told us that he's gonna play his football, and he did. But thankfully, his son, I guess the Forest defense is still too strong, and Burnley it equalized. I don't know about next game though, and it's not Burnley they're playing, but yeah, no, Sells and Williams didn't do too badly. Yeah, Poro, obviously the 2-0 loss to 2-0, 2 goals conceded against Brighton, which wasn't great. So that was that. Gabriel against City. I knew that was a long shot with him getting a clean sheet. I definitely should have played Anderson as there. But with Gabriel, there's always that chance that he could get a header or something. So I think that's kind of why I kept him in. But unfortunately for me, it didn't work out. Gakpo is definitely a player that I think everyone who has him should definitely be. He's another PSA in the next couple of weeks. I think he hasn't been great either. And I think as Isak gets to full fitness, there's definitely going to be a question there whether Ekitike or Isak, probably Ekitike, can maybe get a chance on the left because Gakpo hasn't been great at all. I know he's been getting a lot of criticism from Liverpool fans as well because he's very one-dimensional. Because he has good ball striking, so all he wants to do is cut in and shoot, and it's not been working. So that's always a bad sign. So yeah, Gakpo, if you have him, I say yeah, consider that one. Anderson, we haven't really spoken about Forest much this season, but yeah, he's been amazing, man. Like he's been so good, like in general, like aside from
Was good for
FPL.
England as well.
Yeah, so he's in very good form right now. So now he's good. Rogers, this is one that's been there since the start of the season. I promise you, if I wild card this week, he is out of my team because he has been terrible. Okay, I just wanted to just make that very clear. He's been terrible. And this was a nice 6 points from him. I wasn't expecting what's it called him to get the hit and get a goal this weekend against Liverpool. So no, that was very nice. We'll get the assist. I'm not even sure what he even did, but yeah, he got me some points, so I appreciate it. Thank you.
Yeah, you got the assist.
Got the assist. All right, cool. And then I wasn't sure about who the captains. I tried and trusted. I went from Salah, and it ended up being probably the most logical decision in the end. So it didn't work out too badly. And then João Pedro and Gyökeres. João Pedro, his issue right now is the fact that Chelsea don't have a striker, man. I think he's definitely more of a 10 than a striker. With Palmer being out too, I'm not sure. If I am going to wild card Chelsea players, they're probably not going to make it in my team again, but we shall see. Gyökeres, Newcastle is not a great game, but it's going to be interesting to see when Havertz comes back, because there's going to be that question of whether, like in the big games, you go for Havertz, and then in the other games, you go for Gyökeres. It's very concerning, but that's kind of what it's kind of looking like right now until he starts to perform in these big games. But again, it's not all on him. It's definitely a lot of it is definitely on Arteta and not platforming him correctly. But I also think in those bigger games, Havertz does do a really good job there too. So he's probably another player that he's probably benefited from that Havertz injury right now of not being a risk of being subbed as much. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens when Havertz returns from injury, what Arteta does with that position. But what it means for FPL, whether he's still a decent asset, if now he's a risk with Havertz. So we shall see. And the bench, I wasn't a great week at all, but I think this week was just like a week to get across. I probably am going to wildcard this week, if I'm being honest, because I think that's the play for a lot of people if your team isn't in a great spot going into these next few fixtures. So I'm sure a lot of people are going to be in the same boat. And oh damn, this is concerning. On Over Exchange, it looks like he's catching up. He's level 1 points to me now. So I need to wake up again. So that's very concerning. That's my motivation to get back on the horse. And then looking at the person in top, Brian Feed the Drug, it looks like he had a great week this week. Let's look for the main differentials. Palace Gay. That's a nice 7 points for him. Petrovic, very nice over there too. I'm trying to see if there's any like Kudus. Well, I think he got 2 assists against Brighton this weekend. So that's another very good differential. People who do have him, I guess, looking at City's fixtures going forward. And I'm not shocked because it was Arsenal, but Haaland, this was my concerning one because I was like, this guy, I know if people captained him after that goal, it could have got scary. So I was very happy when I tried to bring him off because it was looking very concerning at certain points. But no, it's looking like he had a good week. Probably should have played Reinders in. The word has escaped my mind. Probably should have played Reinders in
midfield.
No, what's the word? Like in hindsight, that's what I'm thinking about.
Oh, that's
bro. I was like, you're gonna help me out here.
That's okay, bro.
Just let me drown.
Hey,
but like I said, Gakpo, he's probably gonna be leaving a lot of people's teams very soon because he's been getting these 2 points for the last 5 weeks. It's not been great. But So not too much in FPL. I feel like definitely gonna try to give a much better, more formal update next week as I kind of get back into it. But like I've just been so busy recently. FPL has just been a last minute. Let me just get my team together to make sure I don't have any deep regrets. I think now I need to start making better moves again going forward. So definitely. If you're not already aware, definitely be looking for that wild card. That's what's gonna happen a lot this week. And I just see in the comments too. Alami said my wild card team was bad. Then I see when he said he chose the wrong week to wild card. And I think that's pretty much what happened. I feel like the game week 6, this is the week to really wild card going forward. But I also know for Alamin because his team wasn't the greatest before this week. So he had no choice. But sometimes you have to just sperm it. But it's all good. It's all good. That is FPL.
Hey, thanks for that, bro. And breaking news. Obviously, Ballon d'Or results has come through. So obviously, I want to firstly shout out Bon Mati, who's won the women's Ballon d'Or. She's an absolute baller. She plays for Barcelona, and baller. And hey, man, the 2025 men's Ballon d'Or winner is Dembele. Dembele has taken the crown, and man, if you weren't there at the start of the episode, I already gave my thoughts on like the Ballon d'Or, and I said, I think if Dembele was to win it, I feel like I definitely wouldn't be protesting against it and saying it's not deserved. If Yamal was to win it, same thing. I wouldn't be saying that it wasn't deserved. So man, big congrats to Dembele. Big congrats.
Nah, big congrats to him, man. This guy is living Mbappe's dream.
Bro, right now. Honestly,
living Mbappe's dream right now.
he's done absolutely. And again, man, I do really love a comeback story. Because like I said, bro, this guy, when you have, I hate it when I see the Wonder Kids, do you get me? And it just falls through. Do you get me? And it's this guy, again, had so much potential And yeah, from Rennes went to Dortmund, was doing the business at Dortmund, and was looking at like, all right, cool, this is gonna be one of like the best players in the world. Went to Barca, and it just didn't happen. He was inconsistent, injuries, and then yeah, like PSG, even his first season at PSG, it didn't click like that. But yeah, like yeah, the season just gone, brilliant, man. And Enrique, again, I've got to give him a lot of credit for how he's utilized him, because it's so funny. In hindsight, I look at the decision to play him centrally, and I'm just like, yeah, that makes so much sense, because he's ambipedal. He can use both feet. He can create all of these angles. He's a good passer. He's quick, etc. But yeah, it just wasn't a thing that you would have thought would have been done.
You
So
know what
that was a
struck me the
master
most
stroke.
too, even like the pressing as well. That's something I didn't really
Yeah,
have him
man.
down for, like how aggressive he is with that. So yeah, no,
Super.
again, having a good manager that can platform you right and put you in the right positions can change your life, man. Because yeah, he really didn't have to play him centrally, and he did, and now he's just shone since then. So now, man,
Yeah,
big
man.
congratulations to him.
Yeah, man. Nah, big congratulations. And I want to very quickly say as well, just a couple of things. I saw Pedri wasn't in the top 10, and it's an absolute disgrace. Like, do you get me? I just
What
have
was
to
the
make
top
it
10 in the
clear.
end, actually?
I just have to make it clear. I think it was Parma. I could get it. Let me get it up for you
All
quick.
right, cool.
I don't necessarily have it in order. Let me see if I can get it in order. So we have, so who is 10th? I can see 9th. 9th upwards. 9th upwards. Okay, so I'm seeing Nuno Mendes 9th, Donnarumma 8th, Cole Palmer 7th, Mbappe 6th, Rafinha 5th, Salah 4th, Vitinha 3rd, Yamal 2nd, Dembele 1st. Yeah.
Yeah. But bro, this is what happens, man.
I'm guessing it was Hakimi 10th. I think it was Hakimi 10th. Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, and again, I love Palmer, but yeah, Palmer shouldn't be in the top 10, and Pedri's not in the top 10. I'm so sorry. And Kane as well, how he was 13th as well. That's yeah, man. So yeah, I think couple contentious things there. Because yeah, Pedri, where did he finish, bruv? This is so I told you, bro. This guy's how long have I been telling you, bro? This guy's the best midfielder in the world, bro. It's funny.
Man,
I'm seeing people.
Unless he has 50 assists, he's not gonna be there, bro.
I was seeing people. Oh, it was 11th, man. Disgraceful. It's funny because I was seeing people, like a lot of like the Newcastle fans, they were talking about obviously his performance against them in the Champions League, and like obviously they were so astounded. And I was like, oh, you must be new here. You must be new here.
He's quality, man. He's absolute quality.
And yeah, my final thoughts. Then I'll pass the mic to you, bro. But yeah, I think again, I don't want to be seeing your mouth disrespect, bro. Like, do you get me? Because yeah, if he was to win it, bro, I don't understand how anyone could think he's that's crazy. And in my opinion, that's the best player in the world. But again, he has hopefully a long future ahead of him, and he will have plenty of chances to win it. And yeah, man, I don't think you can be like heavily critical or like heavily critique. Well, I guess anyone could do anything, but I don't think it's any sort of crazy injustice that Dembele has won the Ballon d'Or, because he also like had a great campaign in his own right. And yeah, man, like again, I love the comeback story. It's done extremely well. But yeah, bro, any last thoughts on the Ballon d'Or?
Hey man, it's good, man. It keeps your mouth hungry. And son, he hasn't completed football at 18. So there's more things for him to work hard for. So yeah, no, like you say, I'm sure he's definitely gonna be fighting for that every year going forward, man. Because yeah, he's a quality footballer. But yeah, I'm not mad at Dembele winning that this year. And man, it's gonna be very, very interesting to see what happens this season. Like, who's gonna pick that up? Because now at least we're no longer, because like Adam says over here, like the best trace, at least it wasn't Messi. And he's a goat, and we love him and Ronaldo. But yeah, man, it's nice to see that other people are going to be winning it now going forward, and not those two. So it's gonna what's it called? Give players like a chance every year. If you have a great season, like it's there for you, isn't it? So
hey man,
yeah,
we'll see what happens, bro. Hey man,
what do you want?
we'll
You're
see
doubtful.
if people can go and dominate again, bro. Hey man,
Yeah,
we'll
that's the
see.
thing. That's what it might
We'll
be. That's
see.
I feel like it might be
Yeah.
different now. It might be
Well,
different players now for the next few years.
yeah, no, I
Like,
think it'll definitely. I
yeah.
don't think you would have, because I think literally what Messi and Ronaldo, it was literally Ronaldo 08, Messi 09. Ronaldo 08, I think Messi got 09, 10, 11, 12. Ronaldo got 13, 14. Messi got 15. Ronaldo got 16, 17. Then Modric got 18. And then I think 19 was Messi. 20, they didn't hold it. It should have been Lewandowski. I still feel for him that they just said we're not holding it because of COVID. And then 21 was Messi. Then obviously 22 Benzema with that great Real Madrid campaign. Then 23 was Messi again. Obviously Haaland had the great campaign treble, but hey man, Messi was brilliant. You won the World Cup, man. Like so, and
this
then
is bigger than you, Haaland. This is for football,
bro. The year Messi wins the World Cup, you think he's not winning the Ballon d'Or?
Man, be serious.
You think he's not winning the Ballon d'Or?
Be serious.
And then Rodri got it last year, innit? Because I remember there was the whole Rodri versus Vinicius thing going on. So yeah, man. But yeah, no, like obviously people like Mbappe, like I think obviously he's gonna be looking, thinking, hey man, I need
he should be hungry this year.
The amount, like I said, like yeah, man. I think it's again, as long as hopefully he stays fit and etc. But I think it's inevitable that he's gonna win multiple. So yeah, man. Nah, like hey man, let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. But
man.
yeah, I just want to.
Hopefully, we will be there.
I just want to reiterate again that Pedri is the best midfielder in the world, and he shouldn't be 11th. But yeah, man, just have to make it clear. Just have to make it clear,
bro. Don't worry, man. We hear you.
Man.
We hear you.
Hey, man. But yeah, bro. Like I always say, man, appreciate everyone who's tuned into the stream, whether you've been listening and watching for a minute, half an hour, the whole stream. We appreciate everything as regards to the support, like, sharing, and subscribing. Please continue to do so. And yeah, man, we will be back next week. Ace, any final words?
Nah, man. Appreciate everyone who's watched the stream. What's the guy? Just a comment on you now. Yeah, appreciate everyone who's watched the stream. And yeah, nah, man, definitely really enjoying these. And yeah, can't wait for the next one. Thank you very much.
Hey, man. Stay blessed, people.